Hello everyone, welcome back. So this week, as you can see, we are going without a mat. Ooh, challenging. This will be one of the first kind of full-length videos that I've done in a while. So if you're interested in more, there is a pre-recorded package on my website for just $15 where you get 8 or 9 flows for yours forever to keep. So today's flow, it's going to be a ladder flow, meaning we'll add a different pose each round. So then we can start kind of sequencing the flow together and getting a sense of moving meditation. And the reason why I want you to do it without a mat is because our practice is not limited to this rectangle shape on the floor. I often see in my classes some students, they kind of pull themselves away from the flow just to get back on their mats, and it's more kind of freeing and liberating to not have that restraint or not have that in our minds. So if you are practicing on a floor like me that's pretty hard, you can grab a blanket if you need to place the knees on and stuff. And yeah, if you've just got a floor with carpet, then that would be perfect to roll around on. So we're going to start off in a cross-legged position. Just make sure the right foot is in front of the left. And then just take a seat where the spine feels heightened, but without necessarily forcing it into that spot. Let the hands just rest upon the knees or the lap. And take in the first few moments to just close the eyes down and really start to look a little bit more inwards. So becoming aware of the physical sensations of the body. Noticing where the seat meets the earth. Maybe the slight pressure of the hands upon the legs or the knees. And start to notice what kind of energy you've brought with you to the practice this morning. And whatever it is, whether it's wanted or not, just hold space for it for a second. Making no judgments, just starting to observe it. And then, of course, find the breath. Again, trying not to change it. Just noticing the ease of it as it flows in and out through the nose. With every inhale, just find a little bit of uplift of energy. And with every exhale comes a grounding, a sinking, a softening. Take in just a few more rounds of breath here. Notice where the breath resides and seeing if you can pull it in from the deepest part of the belly. Taking a big breath in, fill the belly up like a balloon. Exhaling to release. One more. If you'd like to set an intention for this practice, please feel free to do so. And then finally, just blink the eyes open, keep the hands on the knees, take an inhale, send the heart forward. Exhale, push into the knees, round through the spine, back of the heart towards the back of the space. A few more times, big breath in, pulling it forward, that lengthening, pull forward. And then exhale to push and round. One more time, big breath in, pull the heart forward, draw the shoulder blades back and down. Exhale to round through the back. And then this time, as you lift the chest up, bring the hands behind you and take the knees out wide, feet towards the floor. Little bit of a window screen wiper with the hips, so slowly drop the knees towards the left, dropping the knees towards the right. Perfect. And then as you move, just really get a sense of the top of the hip, top of the leg bone, the femur, just rolling in towards the hips. And then maybe taking it into a twist, so the next time the knees drop to the right, lift up the left arm, push the right hip towards the floor. Juicy, right? Opposite side. So switching the hands, left hand down, right arm reaches towards the back. Last one. So this time, as you roll towards the right hand side, hold it there. Lengthen through the left leg and come into a really short closed pigeon. Good. Taking a minute, just give yourself a little bit of a sway from side to side, just massaging, kind of releasing that right glute. Hands out in front of you, coming up onto the fingertips. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward, bend the elbows, come down. 2 more times. Big breath in. We're lifting up. The exhale, sinking it down. Last one. Big inhale. Find that length through the front of the body. How much fun is this without a mat, by the way? Exhale, bring it down. And the next time you lift up, you're just going to swing into that right hip. Bring the left leg forward in front of the right. Ta-da! It's like I planned it, right? You can bring the blanket underneath the feet as well. Inhale, heart forward and lengthen. Exhale, push into the palms, round through the back. 2 more times, big breath in. We're sending it forward, we're lengthening. The exhale to slowly round and push it back. 1 more time, big breath in, sending it forward, shoulder blades drop down. Exhale to round. And then this time, as you reach up, palms behind you, feet out wide. Coming into those window screen wipers, just dropping the knees from left, right. And again, just using these postures to just really check in with the hips, just bring in a little bit of mobility into our session. Good. And then the next time you take it over towards the left, pick up the right palm, lean towards that left knee and come up into that closed pigeon pose. And again, we want to feel like we're just sliding into it, right? So just nice and gentle, nice and softy, just waking up through that left hip. Coming high upon the fingertips, roll the shoulder blades back, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, soften the elbows, come down. So kind of like a cobra lift. The inhale, we're pulling back, we're lifting up. The exhale, bringing it down. And 1 more time, big breath in, send it up high, a little bit of a pause, activate through the back line. And then this time as you exhale, bring the hands down underneath the shoulders, tuck the right toes under and slowly bring it back into a downward facing dog. Good. Just for the camera's sake, I will turn just so you can see me, but please stay where you are in yours. First downward dog, so take a minute just to pedal out through the heels, give the hips a little bit of a shake, checking in with the hamstrings, maybe with the shoulders. And then whenever you're ready, just find a little bit of stillness. And then within that stillness, just find the breath. Big exhale. Starting off that first round. So on your next breath in, send that right leg all the way up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip, heel towards the glutes. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, draw the knee in towards the nose, round through the spine, step forward. Back heel drops 90 degrees, warrior 2 legs as we rise. So warrior 2, that first pose. Give yourself a few little pulses here. So just getting into that external rotation with that right leg. Keeping the weight outside of that right foot. And the next time you bend into the knees, send the arms out. Gaze over the middle finger, tuck the tailbone under. Nice soft shoulders. Take a deep breath. And then as you breathe out, windmill the arms, step back towards your plank pose. Take a breath in. Breathe out, knees, chin and chest, full chaturanga. If you're ready, slowly lower down. Inhale to lift the heart, roll the shoulders. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Just 1 breath here, just to create a little bit of heat. Coming onto the left hand side, left leg goes high, big breath. Bend the knee, open up the hip. And then on your next exhale, draw that knee in towards the nose, round through the spine, and step the foot in between the hands. Back heel drops 90 degrees, windmill the arms, warrior 2, left hand side. And again, take time to just set that foundation, to explore, to let the hips kind of open up. And then next time you bend into the knee, hold it there. Head, heart, pelvis in one line, palms come out. Take a breath. Find that stability in the warrior 2. We're going to visit it a lot. Take a breath in. Breathe out, windmill the arms, step it back, coming into that vinyasa, that slow lower down to the ground. Inhale, lift the heart up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Pedal out the legs. So adding on 1 posture or movement each round. Right leg goes high, inhale. Bend the knee, open up the hip. On your next exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose, stack the shoulders on top of the wrist, step forward. Back heel drops, coming into that Virabhadrasana 2. We've set the foundation, so again, just finding that warrior. And from here, we're going to travel between our reverse and Trikonasana. So take an inhale, drop the back arm, send the right arm up high. And then as you exhale, draw that right arm forward as you straighten that right leg, come low, floating triangle. Few more times, get used to that. The knee bends, we find that stability and then find that length through the right hand side. And then the exhale, we're lengthening through the hamstring as we find length through the left. Few more, just getting used to this motion, that reversing, that opening up, and the exhale, that opening through the hamstrings. One last time, big breath in, send it all the way up and back. Exhale, coming into that Trikonasana, take a second. Take a pause, think of lengthening through underneath the right ribs just as much as the left. Left arms reaching up, try and stack shoulders on top of each other. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, gaze to the floor, bend through the front knee, windmill the arms. Step it back towards your plank. Taking that vinyasa, or remember these can always be skipped to find your downward dog if it gets a little bit too much. Good, back of the mat. One breath in, one breath out. Opposite side, left leg goes high. Knee bends, hip opens. Take a deep breath. Exhale, knee in towards the nose, that rounding, that slow step forward. Back heel drops, Virabhadrasana, 2 legs. We're finding that stable foundation we've already visited. Finding that motion between the reversed and the floating triangle. Drop the right arm. Send the left arm up high. Keep the bend in the left knee. And then as you exhale, straighten that left leg. As the hips go back, left arm reaches down. Few more. The knee bends. Let that weight carry you forward. It's like you're drawing a small semicircle with that left arm. The exhale, let the hips be the instigator. As soon as we drop the hips back, left arm comes back, right arm comes up. 2 more times. Big breath in, knee bends, stability through that left leg, space through the left-hand side. And the exhale, slowly come forward. 1 more time. Big breath in, pulling it back. Length through that left. Keep reaching back. And then as you find Trikonasana once more, just a little bit of a hold here. If you want to feel more for the legs, you can pull your left heel and your right heel towards each other. Good. Reaching up towards the ceiling. Try and open the chest as much as you can. Big breath. And then slowly gaze to the floor. Bend the left knee. Left foot steps back, coming into that flow. Or again, skipping it, which I probably will in a few more. Exhale, take it back. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths this time. Spread the fingers wide. Notice if there's any tension creeping up into the body. So we're going to add on a little bit more. We're going to make those reverses and Trikonasana a little bit shorter. So we're linking, getting a little bit faster with what we already know. Right leg goes high. Knee bends, hip opens. Big breath. Exhale, draw it forward, round. That slow step forward, the drop of the back heel, coming into that warrior, sorry. Palms come out. Your next inhale, reverse, send it all the way back. The exhale coming in, floating Trikonasana. Beautiful. 1 more time. So this time we're going to reverse. We're going to keep the bend in that front leg. And then as you come forward, hop that left foot in, float that left leg up high, coming in half moon. Hand can come down to the block. Left arm can reach up towards the ceiling. Flex the left toes, squeeze the left glute. Good. Holding it. Breathe. 1 more breath. And then slowly, left foot next to the right. Inhale, send the arms high. Exhale, palms to heart. Close the eyes. Take a minute. Noticing maybe the fastening of the heart. The beat of the breath. Any tension that's already sneaking up, just let it flow out through the bottoms of the feet. 1 salutation to get us back in that downward dog. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, come all the way down. Big breath in, looking forward, lengthening the back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back. That slow lowering towards the earth. Wrist towards the hips, breathe into that back bend, that chest opening. Breathe out, send it back, downward facing dog, left hand side. Left leg goes all the way up. Knee bends, hip opens. Big breath. The exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose. Step the foot forward, back heel drops. You know where we're going, coming into that warrior two. Set that foundation, we've already been there. The inhale, find that reverse, find length through the left-hand side. The exhale, that floating triangle, left arm down, right arm up. One more time, big breath in, find the reverse. Most importantly, find that stability in the left heel. Keep the left knee bent as you hop, travel, float forward. Left hand can go down, it can stay in towards you. Float that right leg, half moon. Right arms reaching up high, breathe, try and open the chest. Good, don't worry, next round we won't be here for so long. We're just cultivating the awareness in the posture. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, both feet towards the front straight away. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, that continuous flowing of breath as we fold forward and come down. The inhale, look forward and lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step, jump, find your flow, or take it back into a downward dog, which I'm going to do to take an extra breath. Yoga and talking at the same time is hard, guys. Good. So again, right hand side, going to keep adding on to this flow. Inhale, right leg goes up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Wait for your breath out to draw the knee in. Slowly bring it forward. Drop the back heel down, coming in, warrior two. One breath, one move. Inhale, left arm down, right arm high, reverse. Exhale, floating triangle, the straightening of the front leg, the right arm goes down, left arm up. The breath in, find that reverse once more. Keep that front leg bent, finding space. The exhale, reaching forward with that right arm, floating that left leg up, coming in, floating half moon. Just one breath here. On your next inhale, pick the left knee up, bring it in towards your chest, I know. Doesn't matter if you fall. Exhale, push the left foot out in front of you. Inhale, pull the left knee in. Exhale, left foot towards the floor, bend both knees. Shift the weight towards the left. Inhale, right knee comes in. Exhale, kick the foot out. Use it as breath work. Breathe in, bend the knee, pull it towards you. Breathe out, knee comes down. One more each side, big breath in. Left knee comes in. Exhale, kick it forward. Breathe in, pull the knee in. Breathe out, foot comes down. Nice, shift it over towards the left. Inhale. Exhale, right foot kicks out in front of you. Breathe in, pull the knee in. This time, as you breathe out, sneak that right foot all the way out and behind you, coming into that warrior three. So try and close the hips down. Hands can come to your blocks here. This is our pose for this round, so take a minute. Soften through the left knee. Find that plugging in of the femur. Use that compression to keep you there. Take one more breath. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the right foot back. Step the left foot back, bend the knee, open up the hip, three-legged dog. We're already on the opposite side. It's like I planned it. Inhale. Exhale, knee in towards the nose, round and come forward. Step the foot in between the hands. Back heel drops. Windmill the arms, coming in, warrior two. Take a minute, set that foundation. Once you have, drop the right arm, send the left arm high. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward, that gliding, that floating into that Trikonasana. One more, big breath in, find that reverse one more time. The exhale, as you lean forward, float that right leg up high, coming in, half moon. Take a second. Take a breath. Use your next inhale to scoop that right knee in towards your chest. The exhale, without leaning back, push the right foot forward. The breath in, come through center. Breath out, right knee down, bend both knees. Shift that weight to the right. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, kick it out. Breathe in, pull the foot in. Breathe out, soften towards the ground. One more each side. Take it towards the left, pull the right knee in. Exhale, kick it out. Breathe in to pull it in. Exhale, feet to the floor. Last one. Left knee drags in towards the chest. Exhale, push it out in front of you. This time, as you breathe in, pull that knee in. Take the left foot behind you. Keep the hips square. Coming in Virabhadrasana 3. Think cobra with the chest. The back foot is an extension of the head. Breathe. Hold it. For 2, we got this. And 1, hands to the floor. Step the right foot all the way back. Come in, downward dog or child's pose. Take it down. Take a minute. Take a breath. Find just a little bit of stillness and notice what that stillness contains. If it feels better to take your rest seated upright, please feel free. We've got 2 more rounds on each leg, and then we're done. So as always, those bits that we've already done, try and take the mind out of it. See if you can just let the body lead. Now when you're ready, coming up into that downward facing. Right leg goes high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Pull the knee in towards the nose, that round in, the stack in the weight forward, step the foot forward. Back heel drops, windmill the arms, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, drop the back arm, send the right arm high. Exhale, float in triangle, slow and smooth, feeling that fluidity of motion. Inhale, bend the knee, find the reverse once more. Exhale, coming up, half moon, float that left leg. Good, find a little bit of stability. Once you've got it, inhale, left knee in towards your chest. Exhale, kick the foot out. Breathe in, pull the knee back in. Breathe out, left foot comes down, right knee in towards your chest, inhale. Exhale, kick the foot out. Straight away this round, warrior 3. Nice and slowly. We're reaching that right foot back, we're sending the chest forward. Now this time, as the right foot meets the ground behind you, right hand goes down, left arm goes up. Big breath. Find that twisted lunge. Find stability through the right palm. And then turn all your toes towards the left-hand side. So the left foot can heel toe down into the midline if you want to. Take an inhale, lift up, arc through the spine. Exhale, drop the left foot down to reach towards the back toes. 2 more, the breath in, we're pushing, we're reaching, we're finding that arc. The exhale, we're slowly pulling it all the way down. 1 more time, big breath in, send it up high. Exhale slowly, take it towards the back of the mat, let the left knee cross on top of the right, forward fold. Nice. Take a moment. Think of lengthening the crown of the head towards the toes. And just thinking about that sensation you've got on that right hamstring. Find the breath. Let the exhales carry you deeper into that sensation, deeper into more surrender in here. Good. 1 more breath. Funky transition. As you inhale, rise, come all the way up. Windmill the arms, so right hand comes back behind you. As you lift the hips once more, we turn back towards the front, coming in, downward facing dog, whatever that may look like. And remember, there's no mats, right? So there's no rules, any direction. Good, if you want to take a vinyasa to kind of link that together and feel good, feel free. For me, it feels good to just pedal out the hips slightly. Perfect. Left hand side. Left leg goes high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Knee in towards the nose, round through the spine and come forward. Step the foot in between the hands, warrior 2 legs, big ground in through that external rotation on the left. Inhale, find that reverse warrior, come back. Exhale, that floating, that gliding into that Trikonasana as you come down. 1 more reverse, bend the knee first, find that stability to rise, follow the left arm with the hands. The exhale, we're reaching forward, we're floating that right leg up, we're coming in half moon. Just for a breath. Inhale, close the hips, draw the right knee in towards your chest. Exhale, kick the foot away from you. Breathe in to pull it in. Breathe out, right foot comes down. Shift the weight to the right. Inhale, left knee comes in. Exhale, kick it out. Breathe in. Knee comes in. Slowly send that left foot back as slow and controlled as you can. Once you've found the length, left foot comes down, left hand goes down, right arm goes high, twisted lunge. So take a minute, set that foundation strong through the left arm. And then we're turning all 10 toes to the right. So we're coming onto the knife edge. Right foot can sneak down a little bit to help you. Inhale, lift the chest up, arc as much as you can. Exhale, drop the hips down, bring your right hand towards the back foot. 2 more, big breath in, we're finding length, we're coming up. Exhale to bring it down. 1 more, big breath in, send it up. This time as you exhale, turn towards the back toes, let that right knee fall on top of the left knee, fold forward, come all the way down, take a minute. I love that transition. Again, just taking a few deep breaths. Trying to lengthen through the spine. Doesn't matter if the toes are flexed or pointed at this point. Just finding that nice lengthening through the hips and even the back of the left hamstring. Good. We've got 1 more round and my favourite transition is coming up. So take a deep breath. Let it out. Inhale to come all the way up. Left hand behind you, lift the hips just like before. We're turning all the way back and over into a downward dog. Coming into a vinyasa, screw it. We're going to go straight away into the next round. So slowly lower. Inhale, lift the heart. As you push back, slowly lift the right leg up straight away. Bend the knee, open up the hip, heel towards the glute. Knee in towards the nose, come forward and round. Step the foot forward, drop the back heel, rise. We're in that warrior 2, you've been here. Let the breath dictate the movement. Inhale, reverse, pull it back. Exhale, that floating triangle, finding that space and length in the ribs. Bend the knee, find the stability in the right foot to reverse you once more. Keep that stability forward, float that left leg, come on up. Floating half moon, yes, good. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, kick the foot out. Breathe in to pull it in towards you. Breathe out, left foot down, stack the weight onto that hip. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, right foot behind you, extend, warrior 3. Keep extending as far as you can. Right foot comes down, left arm goes high, big breath. Turn the toes out towards the left. Drop the hips down low towards the floor. Inhale, push through that right palm, find the arc. Exhale to bring it down. 1 more time. Big breath in, big breath out. Slowly drop the hips. We're just gonna, spinal wave here. So take an inhale, open. Exhale, fold and reach. Tune back in with the breath if you've lost it. Big breath in to rise. Big breath out, pull it down. 1 more. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale to fold. Now this time, as you reach up, left hand goes down. Turn back towards the left, lift the hips up. Now what we're going to do is turn towards the right. As you turn towards the right, bend into the right knee, Skandasana. Ooh, I know some of you are like, what? You're going to have to do this video again. Inhale to lift the hips. Exhale, Skandasana to the left. Good. And again, just get kind of juicy there. Just get kind of explorative. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Just go for sensations. How do the hips feel? Beautiful. Take in just 1 more from side to side. Perfect. Next time you drop towards the left, hold it there. Using your hands or whichever's around you, drop left foot down. We're going to bring the left foot next to the right. Forward fold, come low. Good. Inhale to pull the knees in towards the chest. Here's a challenge. Exhale, push the feet down. Lean forward, she says, to lift the glutes. Forward fold. Hang it out. We've got 1 more round. I'm not moving unless this wall's going to get completely in my way. Perfect. I'll actually move for this one so you can see more clearly that transition. But you stay where you are. Remember, we're breaking boundaries with this matless class. So from here, left leg high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. You know this pit by half. Pull the knee in towards the nose, round. Step the foot forward. Warrior two, as you rise, set that foundation, sink into the front foot. Inhale, find the reverse. The exhale, drawing it forward, floating into that triangle pose. One more reverse, bend the knee first, anchor that knee on top of the ankle as you come back. And then inhale, float on forward, right leg floats all the way up. Half moon. Inhale, right knee pulls in. Bring it in towards your chest. Exhale, kick it out in front of you. Breathe in, knee comes in. Foot comes to the floor, shift the weight to the right, left leg high. Exhale, kick it forward. Breathe in, knee comes in, find that compression. Keep the chest lifted as we send the left leg all the way out and back. Keep reaching with that left foot, so much so that the left foot comes to the ground, left hand goes down, right arm high. Perfect. Turn the toes out towards the right, create space if you need to. Drop the hips down, gaze towards the back. Inhale to lift up, to arc, really push through the heels. Exhale to send it down. One more time. Big breath in, we reach up, we find that space in the right hand side. The exhale, we drop that right knee on top of the left, just waving, bringing it forward. Inhale, pulling it back. Again, feel free to close your eyes. Forget about it looking a certain way and just really become in tune with the body. How the spine is all connected to the legs. Taking one more. Next time you come up, left hand behind you, wait for it, right arm comes up, push into the right foot, we turn to the left. As you do, bending towards the left knee, ta-da, Skandasana, taking it towards the right. Not a very flattering camera angle for me, but I'm rolling with it, nice and slow. We're all breaking our boundaries today. Good, perfect. And then the next time, you drop into that right foot, bring the glutes down onto the ground. Swing that right foot next to the left, and then slowly come all the way down on towards the floor. Good. If your floor's cold like mine, this is going to feel amazing. Take a minute. Find stillness. And again, just connect. So from here, we're just going to end with a little, what I call hula hoops, just some soft back bending. So pull the knees in, bring the feet onto the floor, so knees up towards the sky. And I know most yoga classes will tell you to bring the lower back to the floor. I actually want you to arch the lower back. Get a feeling of that femur bone sinking into the hip socket. Push through the heels. As you lift the hips up, take the hips towards the left-hand side. We're going to make a big circle across the top and then exhale into the right. A few more like that. You can close your eyes. And with this one, really get a sense of the legs kind of working individually here. You might be able to feel a slight snag inside of the left groin for the internal rotation. Maybe you notice how the weight shifts from the inside and outside of the foot. And then slowly switch the directions to the right. Notice maybe how that way of circling feels completely different to the body. Taking one more, chance to hold at the top, really push through the heels, squeeze the glutes. We don't want to go too deep, we haven't warmed up a lot. And then exhale, drop, lower back to the floor, pull the knees in towards your chest. You can add a little bit of a soft shake from side to side, just massaging the lower back, the SI joint. End in with a little bit of twist. Drop the knees towards the right, gaze towards the left. Left arm reaches all the way out. Cracks like mine are welcome, I promise. Try and soften, doesn't matter if the shoulders reach the ground or not. And then inhale, bring it back through center. Just going to drop the knees towards the left hand side, gaze all the way to the right. Twisting it out the opposite way, counteracting. Let out a breath. And finally, pulling those knees into center. Congratulations, coming into your Shavasana, so legs out wide, palms resting up. You can take that blanket underneath the knees if it feels good. And this is where I leave you. Before I do, just give yourself a few minutes here. Give yourself the gift of the process of just letting go and completely surrender.